are we are going to study about importance of velocity graph. Firstly, importance of velocity time graph. Importance of velocity time graph. You know, in velocity time graph, we can calculate two physical quantities. And what are these? And how you can calculate or determine these things? Suppose you know how many types of velocity time graph you have like this, okay, like this, or straight inclined line, okay, in this way, A, B, C. You can take these type of graph in actual practice. And one thing more, slope of VT graph is what? Slope of VT graph. Slope of VT graph is what? Acceleration. Acceleration. How can you determine it? By taking a slope means theta. Otherwise, you can take the value of velocity time, change in velocity. You can take, suppose this point to this point, then you can take two values of V1, V2 and T1, T2. In this way, acceleration can be calculated by the formula V2 minus V1 upon T2 minus T1. No doubt is here. Now, the another thing is what? Suppose you have a graph in this way, like this, and then like that. Okay. Then, if we are taking its area, if we are taking its area of VT graph, then this area of VT graph will give us displacement. Which value? Displacement. So these two things are very, very important for you in velocity time graph. That is, if we are taking perpendicular upon base ratio, means velocity upon time ratio, perpendicular upon base. In perpendicular, velocity, and in base, time is there, then we can calculate the value of acceleration. Okay. But if we are taking the area of VT graph, area means if we are multiplying this V into T, means perpendicular into base, because at the perpendicular position, velocity is there, and at the base position, time is there. If we are multiplying these two quantities, then we will get displacement. So velocity time ratio is called acceleration. Velocity into time is called displacement. You can see this thing by this formula, general formula of velocity, distance upon time. Okay, and this one is velocity upon time. If ratio of velocity and time is there, then acceleration you can get. If velocity into time is there, then displacement you can get. So this is the importance of VT graph. Now let us take an example for this, for calculating displacement. So this is the graph. Here 2 meter per second is the velocity, and here 4 meter per second is the velocity. Okay. Now time I am taking here 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, and this is 4 seconds. Then if my question is this, in this graph, you can explain this graph also. Firstly, OA represents what type of motion of the object? OA. This is VT graph, velocity time graph. OA represents what? in this, OA represents what type of motion? If VT is straight inclined line, then uniform acceleration. This show uniform acceleration. And what AB part is what type of motion show? AB part. AB part is straight line parallel to time axis. And if the, this line is parallel to time axis, if the graph is parallel to time axis, then motion. Uniform motion. Okay? Yes or no? OA gives you uniform acceleration, AB gives you uniform motion. If you want to take a retardation case also, then you can take in this way. Okay. Now I am extending this graph. This is 5 seconds and this is 6 seconds. At 6 seconds, it will stop. Okay. Then what is BC? BC line show what type of motion? BC show retardation. Retardation. Now, this is the explanation of this graph. But now it's time for calculating the value. An object starting from rest at time 0. After 1 second, its velocity is this. After 2 seconds, velocity is this. Okay. After 3 seconds, velocity is what? After 4 seconds, you can study by this. You can study all these things by this. But my question is that how much displacement covered by the object in 6 seconds? In 6 seconds. If we want to calculate 6 seconds displacement covered by the object, then we have to take area under the curve. Area under the curve. And area under this curve is this. Okay. And the structure, the shape of this graph, this shaded portion is like a trapezium. So mathematically, you have to calculate area of trapezium for calculating displacement in 6 seconds. For calculating displacement in 6 seconds, 0 to 6 seconds. Now, what is the formula for area of trapezium? Half of sum of parallel sides. You can see here, parallel side is AB and OC here. And you have to take half of this. AB plus OC half. And multiply this thing by its shortest distance or perpendicular distance, you can say. And what is the perpendicular distance between AB and OC? This is the perpendicular distance. You can take from A, from B, and in between this. This is the perpendicular distance. You can take from anywhere. Okay? You can take from anywhere this thing. And this is the perpendicular distance. But now, here area of trapezium, we are taking from this graph. And AB plus OC into 2. Now, what is this value? You can take anything, suppose NM. NM. This is the height between these two parallel lines, AB and OC. Now put all the values and get the answer. AB plus OC. What is the value of AB? AB portion is this. Now come here, 2 seconds, 4 seconds. And what is the difference between this? 4 seconds minus 2 seconds? Only 2 you have to take. Plus, what is OC? 0 to 6. How much is there? 6 upon 2. Into, what is the value of NM? This distance is, this gap is, you can take from vertical axis, y-axis, velocity axis, and 0 to 4. Means 4 you have to take here. Now, 2 to the 4. 8 into 2. 16 meter. Your answer will be 16 meter. Okay. In this way, you can calculate the area. And what is the acceleration in part AB? Because slope you can also take in this graph. No problem is there for taking the graph, for taking the slope. AB portion. Take slope. Slope of VT graph for AB only. Slope of VT graph at AB. AB. Now, here the velocity is suppose V1, here the velocity is V2. Here the time is T1, here the time is T2. Take all these values by taking perpendicular on x-axis and y-axis. On x-axis, the velocity value is 4 meter per second. So, slope of VT graph is acceleration, and this is value of V1. V1 is 4 meter per second. Formula is for this is what? V2 minus V1 upon T2 minus T1. Now put value of V1, 4. What is the value of V2? V2 is again, you can see 4. What is the value of T2? T2 is 4 seconds and T1 is 2 seconds. So 4 minus 2. Now in this way, 0 upon 2, you can take the value of acceleration 0. Means uniform motion is there. Okay. Are you understanding my point? Good. Now in this case, O to A, what is the value of acceleration? Positive acceleration is this? Yes, positive acceleration. This is negative acceleration. You can determine this thing also by taking slope. If you are capable to take the slope in this graph, then you can get positive acceleration and negative acceleration in these cases. Now, in OA, slope of VT graph at OA. Okay, how can you take slope? A is equal to V2 minus V1 again upon T2 minus T1. Now, what is the value of V1 here? V1 is initial velocity. This is final velocity. Initial velocity V1. V1 is 0 minus V2. V2 is 4 upon T2. T2 final. Under the final velocity, you can see here T2 is 2 seconds and here T1 is 0. Now 4 upon 2 plus 2 meter per second square. Now B to C. For BC, slope is equal to acceleration V2 minus V1 final minus initial velocity upon T2 minus T1. Here initial velocity is this, final is this. Now what is the value of V1 here? 4 minus what is the value of V2 here? V2 is 0 because at the bottom of x-axis you have to take na V2 value. So V2 is 0. Now T2 value is, this is final point, T2 is 6 seconds and this is 4. 6 minus 4. Now minus 4 upon 2 and minus 2 meter per second square is the value of acceleration. And in this you can see this one is positive and this one is negative. So in this way, if graph you have, then you can take the displacement as well as slope at anywhere. You can find the value of acceleration as well as displacement. If you are taking slope, then you can get acceleration. If you are taking area of this graph, you can take the displacement. Okay. Now, suppose if you want to not take the displacement from 0 to 6 seconds, whole distance, whole time. Okay. If you want to take only the distance covered in 2 seconds to 4 seconds, 2 seconds to 4 seconds, then 2 to 4 seconds only this graph is work. And under this graph, only this portion is the area under the curve. If you can determine this area, under this portion A to B, because 2 seconds to 4 seconds, then only the displacement of this time you can take. Only the displacement of this time you can take. Are you understanding my point? Okay. If you want to take 2 seconds to 4 seconds displacement, then you have to take the area under this curve only, means AB portion. Means AB portion. AB portion area. Means 2 seconds to 4 seconds. How much displacement is covered? Now this displacement can be calculated by area under the curve AB, and this is a rectangle. This is the rectangle. In rectangle, you have to multiply both the side, adjacent side of this. Adjacent side means you have to take a point, then one line and other line. These are adjacent, and these are opposite sides. AB and this opposite side. This one is opposite, and the touching line at the one point. These two lines are adjacent. Now, area of rectangle. Now, what is this value? This value is 4. And what is this value? This value is 4 seconds minus 2 seconds 2. In this way, you can take 8 meters. If you want to take 0 to 2 second area, only this portion, then this is a triangle. This is a triangle. Triangle area, if you can calculate, then you can take the distance, displacement covered by the object in 2 seconds. First 2 seconds. Then how can you take this? Half into perpendicular. What is perpendicular here? A to this. This is 4. And this is base. And 0 to 2 seconds, this is 2. Then in this way, 4 meters is the answer in this portion. Now, how much displacement in this portion? BC. Okay, this is OA. This is AB. Now, BC portion. BC is also makes a triangle. Triangle area we can calculate by half into perpendicular. Perpendicular again 4 and base. Base is 6 seconds minus 4 seconds. Again 2. 2 to cancel. Now 4 meters. In this way, this is 4 meters, this is 4 meters, this is 8 meters. Total 4, 4 and 8. Now, the total displacement covered by the object, 4 plus 8, 12, 12 plus 4, 16. Okay. If you are taking individually all the displacement, then if in the last you are adding all the displacement, you can get final result. Okay, this is the verification also of this question. So I hope you can take slope and area of VT graph. For slope, acceleration can be calculated by the slope, and if we are taking area, then displacement. Now the next thing is, in syllabus there may be up to vector is there for UT1. Let us try this thing to achieve vector. Now the next thing is graphically method. Are you know how we can calculate equation of motion? Drive equation of motion formula. In 9th standard you have already understand all these things by taking area and by taking slope. Graphical method. Equation of motion by graphical method. Graphical method is what? VT graph. You have to take VT graph in this case. Now, Let us draw graph for uniformly accelerated motion. Uniform accelerated motion. Uniform accelerated motion. Let us take this thing. Suppose an object having some initial velocity, u, and for uniform acceleration, we have to take straight inclined line. Straight inclined line. In this equal change in velocity in equal interval of time, suppose this point is O, this point is A. When an object is moving with uniformly accelerated, in uniform acceleration, then a straight inclined line graph will be there. Now, drive equations of motion. Equations of motion, not equation of motion, equations of motion. Okay, there are three types of equations in this. You have to calculate. Now, design all the rest things. If we are taking a perpendicular like this thing is, suppose we are taking t. Now this is velocity axis, this is initial velocity, and this one is final velocity. This one is initial velocity. Okay. Now, what is this angle? This angle can be calculated if we are taking this time axis. Suppose this time axis is here. Then you can take this angle. This angle is theta. Why we are taking this angle theta? For taking slope. For taking slope. Now OA, this point we can take B, this point C. Sorry, not take this O because O is origin. O is here. A, B, C. Suppose this is D. And this point is. Okay. Now, for first equation, take slope of VT graph. What is slope of VT graph? Acceleration. And acceleration is this. Then how can you take this value? A is at final. This is initial. Final minus initial velocity at final. V is final velocity. This is initial velocity. And this is T2. You can say, or this is T1. But T1 is 0. T2 minus T1 is, now this distance is T. Okay. First is T2 minus T1, V minus U upon T2 minus 0. And this T2, 0 to T2, distance is T. Now you can write in this way, A is equal to V minus U upon T. Now AT is equal to V minus U. Okay. Or you can say V is equal to U plus AT. In such a way, you can derive equation first. Now equation second. Equation second. For equation second, you have to take area of VT graph. Area of VT graph is what? Displacement. And how can you determine its displacement? In two portions, you can calculate this thing. First, this triangle, and second is this rectangle. Take individual area of these shaded portion, triangle and rectangle, and then add. Now, area of triangle plus rectangle. In short, we are taking area of triangle. Area of triangle is what? Half into base into height. Half into what is base? dB. dB is what? T. Into what is the height of this triangle? AB. AB is what? this DE, and DE was this whole line represent V, this whole line U, and this one is the remaining portion, and this thing is V minus U. Now take V minus U plus rectangle. Rectangle is multiply adjacent side. This is T and this is what? This is only U, because this is U, this is U. You can take this one from there or there. No problem is this. T into U means UT. Now S is equal to 1 by 2 into T into, what is V minus U? From equation first, V minus U is equal to AT plus, as it is. Now we can take half AT square plus UT. This is second equation. Now third equation. In third equation, again we have to take area of velocity time graph. And what is this? This will be gives you displacement. But in this, we have to take area of this graph completely, not individually. We have to take complete area of this, and this portion, these four sides represent a trapezium. Trapezium. Now, how can you take this area? S is equal to, where the parallel lines, this one and this one. This one is U plus whole line represent V, and you have to take half of this. Half of sum of parallel sides. Half of sum of parallel sides. These are parallel sides, and we have to take sum, and after that half of this. Now, shortest distance between two lines. This one you can take this one. What is the gap of this? This is T. Okay, you can write here T. Now S is equal to U plus V, can be written as V plus U into, what is the value of time? Here, from here you can take T. T is equal to what? V minus U upon A. From equation first, we can take the value of time. Now V minus U upon A, it can be written in this equation. Now A plus B, A minus B is what? A square minus B square upon 2A is there. Now cross multiply, 2AS is equal to V square minus U square. Now this is the equation third. This is equation number third. So I hope you can drive all these equation graphical method. Tomorrow we will study about these equation, derivation of these equation by calculus method. I hope now time is very less, so we can't do this thing. Now if anyone, now you can take query and ask any question related to these topics. Come forward, raise your hand first. This is query session. Hurry up.